On July 4, 1961, the Soviet submarine K-19, nicknamed Hiroshima, was on a top-secret mission in the North Atlantic when disaster struck. A radiation leak left many of the crew severely sickened, and the submarine nearly crippled. In this video, we'll explore the events leading up to this catastrophic event and the heart-wrenching aftermath. The K-19 submarine was the first of the Soviet Union's new generation of nuclear-powered submarines. It was designed to carry nuclear missiles and outmatch any submarine in the United States fleet. But the K-19 was plagued with problems from the start. During its construction, several workers were exposed to radiation and died as a result. The crew nicknamed it Hiroshima due to a string of accidents and malfunctions that had occurred during its early missions. Despite all this, the submarine was sent on a top-secret mission in the summer of 1961. On July 4, 1961, the K-19's reactor coolant system failed, causing a massive radiation leak. The crew desperately tried to repair the damage, but their efforts were hindered by faulty equipment, inadequate training, and a lack of protective gear. The situation was further complicated by the political tensions of the Cold War. The captain, Nikolai Zaitsev, faced a difficult decision. He knew that the radiation levels were dangerously high, and that many of his crew were already showing signs of radiation sickness. He also knew that the K-19 was in international waters, and he feared that the US would seize the sub and its nuclear weapons if they surfaced. Zaitsev made the difficult decision to continue repairs and keep the crew submerged, exposing them to lethal doses of radiation. The crew of the K-19 suffered immensely in the wake of the disaster. Many suffered from radiation sickness, and some died painful deaths from radiation poisoning. On the other hand, the Soviet government downplayed the severity of the incident and kept the crew's families in the dark about their loved ones' conditions. Meanwhile, the US Navy detected the radiation leak and grew concerned about a possible nuclear accident or attack. The K-19 was eventually towed to a naval base in the Soviet Union, where it was decommissioned. However, the surviving crew members faced lifelong health problems and psychological trauma, whereas some were even forced to sign non-disclosure agreements and were threatened with imprisonment if they spoke publicly about the incident. The K-19 disaster had lasting effects on the crew, their families, and the world at large. It was a stark reminder of the dangers of nuclear technology and the perils of the Cold War. The incident also raised questions about the Soviet Union's commitment to safety and its willingness to sacrifice its own citizens in the pursuit of military dominance. The K-19 disaster remains one of the worst nuclear accidents in history, second only to the Chernobyl disaster that occurred over 2 decades later. The incident served as a cautionary tale for generations to come. The story of the K-19 disaster is a chilling reminder of the human cost of war and proves that humans' worst enemy is its own kind. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. By George Santayana. This quote is a powerful reminder that we must learn from the tragedies of the past to prevent similar disasters in the future. It's a fitting way to end a video about the K-19 disaster and serves as a call to action to ensure that we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Thank you for joining us on this dark journey through history. See you all in the next one. Until then, stay safe and healthy.